The world held its breath. The air was thick with tension and the future seemed uncertain. People everywhere clung to their radios and newspapers, desperate for any news that might bring a glimmer of hope or a sign of impending doom. World War II raged, casting a long, terrifying shadow over civilization. Cities were reduced to rubble, and the cries of the innocent echoed through the streets. The relentless march of war left no corner of the world untouched, and the stakes had never been higher. At the heart of the storm stood Winston Churchill, a beacon of defiance against Nazi tyranny. His presence was a symbol of resistance, a rallying point for those who refused to bow to oppression. With every speech, he infused the weary hearts of his countrymen with renewed vigor and determination. His fiery speeches rallied a nation, words that cut through the fog of despair and ignited a flame of hope. The people listened, their spirits lifted by his unwavering conviction. In those moments, Churchill was not just a leader. He was the embodiment of their collective will to fight on. His unwavering resolve gave hope to the oppressed. In the darkest hours, his voice was a lifeline, a reminder that they were not alone. His courage became their courage, his strength their strength. The bond between leader and people grew unbreakable, forged in the fires of adversity. But Churchill's prominence came at a price. He was a target. His very existence threatened the ambitions of the Axis powers. The more he inspired, the more he became a symbol to be destroyed. The danger was palpable, and the need for his protection became ever more urgent. The threat to Churchill was very real. Every public appearance, every journey was fraught with peril. The enemy's eyes were always watching, waiting for a moment of vulnerability. The weight of responsibility on his shoulders was immense, and the stakes could not have been higher. Hitler himself issued a direct order: eliminate the British Bulldog. The Führer's obsession with silencing Churchill was a testament to the threat he posed to the Nazi regime. The order set in motion a series of plots and schemes, each more sinister than the last. Assassination plots were hatched in the shadows. Spies and saboteurs lurked in the darkness, their mission clear: to strike at the heart of the Allied resistance. The web of intrigue grew ever more complex, and the danger to Churchill's life became a constant, looming presence. Danger lurked around every corner. Churchill's safety became paramount. His movements were carefully monitored, his security detail ever vigilant. The burden of ensuring his survival fell to a select few whose dedication and bravery would prove crucial in the days to come. His life represented the very survival of freedom. To protect Churchill was to protect the hope of millions. His leadership was a beacon in the darkness, and his survival was essential to the Allied cause. The mission to keep him safe was not just a duty, it was a sacred trust. Protecting him became a mission of the utmost importance. Every precaution was taken, every measure considered. The security apparatus around Churchill was a fortress designed to withstand any threat. The men and women tasked with his protection knew the gravity of their role. Into this maelstrom stepped a man who would become Churchill's silent guardian, Walter H. Thompson. A figure of quiet strength and unwavering loyalty, Thompson's presence was a constant reassurance. He was more than a bodyguard. He was a protector, a confidant, and a friend. Tasked with an immense responsibility, Thompson stood as a shield against the encroaching darkness. His vigilance was unyielding, his dedication absolute. In the face of relentless danger, he remained steadfast, a bulwark against the forces that sought to extinguish the light of freedom. His life became intertwined with Churchill's, a testament to courage, loyalty, and the enduring power of human connection in the face of adversity. Together they navigated the treacherous waters of war, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. Thompson's commitment was a beacon of hope in its own right. This is the untold story of Walter H. Thompson, the man who stood between Churchill and the abyss, and whose vigilance helped shape the course of history. His legacy is one of bravery and sacrifice, a reminder that even in the darkest times, the light of human spirit can shine through. Walter H. Thompson was a man of humble beginnings. His story is one of perseverance, dedication, and an unwavering sense of duty. Born into a working-class family in the heart of industrial England, Thompson's early years were marked by the harsh realities of life in a rapidly changing world. From a young age, he was no stranger to hard work. The industrial landscape of England at the time was unforgiving, and children often had to contribute to the family income. Life was tough, but it forged in him a resilience and quiet strength that would serve him well in the years to come. The grueling work conditions taught him the value of perseverance and the importance of staying strong in the face of adversity. Details of Thompson's early life remain shrouded in mystery, a testament to his dedication to his role as a silent protector. He was a man who preferred to let his actions speak louder than words. What we do know paints a picture of a man shaped by his experiences. His early years were a crucible that molded him into a person of integrity and strength. He understood the weight of responsibility. From a young age, he was aware that his actions had consequences, not just for himself, but for those around him. He knew the importance of duty. This sense of duty was not just a job requirement, it was a core part of who he was, and he possessed an unwavering loyalty to those he served. This loyalty was evident in every aspect of his life, from his early days in the police force to his later years as a bodyguard. Thompson's path to becoming Churchill's bodyguard was not a straightforward one. It was a journey filled with challenges and opportunities that tested his mettle. He served with distinction in the police force, honing his skills in observation, discretion, and quick thinking. These skills were not just learned, they were earned through years of dedicated service. His sharp mind and unwavering composure did not go unnoticed. Superiors and colleagues alike recognized his potential and his ability to remain calm under pressure. He was chosen for a special assignment, one that would change his life forever. This assignment was not just a job, it was a calling that required the utmost dedication and skill. This was a call to serve at the highest level, to protect a man who held the fate of the free world in his hands. The responsibility was immense, but Thompson was more than up to the task. Walter H. Thompson answered that call without hesitation, stepping into the shadows to become the silent guardian of Winston Churchill. His journey from humble beginnings to becoming a key figure in history is a testament to his character and dedication. Thompson's story is not just one of personal achievement, but also of the impact one individual can have on the course of history. His life serves as an inspiration, reminding us that greatness often comes from the most unexpected places. As we look back on the life of Walter H. Thompson, we see a man who embodied the virtues of hard work, loyalty, and duty. His legacy is one of quiet strength and unwavering commitment, qualities that continue to resonate today. The world knew Winston Churchill as a charismatic leader, a master orator, a symbol of defiance. His speeches rallied nations, his words inspired millions, and his presence commanded respect and admiration. But there was much more to Churchill than what met the public eye. Behind the scenes, Churchill was a man who understood the very real dangers he faced. He was acutely aware that his position made him a target, and the threats against him were numerous and constant. Every decision he made, every step he took, was shadowed by the potential for danger. He knew that his life was constantly in danger. The weight of this knowledge was a heavy burden, but it was one he bore with characteristic resolve. Churchill's awareness of the threats against him only strengthened his determination to lead his country through its darkest hours. He needed someone he could trust implicitly, someone who could be his eyes and ears, someone who would be vigilant at all times. This person had to be more than just a bodyguard. They had to be a confidant, a protector, and a silent guardian. Thompson's selection as Churchill's bodyguard was no accident. It was a deliberate choice, born out of necessity and trust. Thompson had proven himself time and again, demonstrating not only his physical prowess, but also his loyalty and dedication. It was a testament to his unwavering character, his keen observation skills, and his ability to remain calm under pressure. Thompson's training had prepared him for the rigors of the job, but it was his innate qualities that made him the perfect fit for the role, and his ability to blend seamlessly into the background while remaining ever vigilant. He was a master of his craft, able to anticipate threats before they materialized and neutralize them without drawing attention to himself. He was the invisible shield, always present but never intrusive. His presence was a constant reassurance to Churchill, a silent promise that he would do whatever it took to keep him safe. Joining Churchill's security detail meant entering a world of high pressure and even higher stakes. The responsibility was immense, and the margin for error was non-existent. Every moment was a test of Thompson's skills and resolve. Thompson became a shadow, ever present but rarely noticed. His days were long, his nights sleepless, and his every sense on high alert. The demands of the job were relentless, but Thompson met them with unwavering dedication. His every sense on high alert, he was always scanning the environment, always assessing potential threats. The safety of Winston Churchill was his paramount concern, and he took this responsibility with the utmost seriousness. But he never faltered in his duty. No matter how exhausting the days or how perilous the nights, Thompson remained steadfast. His commitment to protecting Churchill was unwavering, a testament to his strength of character and sense of duty. He understood the gravity of his responsibility. The fate of nations rested on his shoulders, on his ability to keep Churchill safe from harm. It was a burden he carried with unwavering stoicism, knowing that any lapse could have catastrophic consequences. The fate of nations rested on his shoulders, on his ability to keep Churchill safe from harm. The stakes were incredibly high and the pressure was immense, but Thompson never wavered in his resolve, on his ability to keep Churchill safe from harm. He was the silent guardian, the unseen protector, who ensured that Churchill could lead without fear. His role was crucial, and he performed it with unmatched dedication. It was a burden he carried with unwavering stoicism, a testament to the silent courage of a man who knew the true meaning of duty. Thompson's path to becoming Churchill's bodyguard was one of dedication, sacrifice, and an unyielding commitment to a cause greater than himself. A testament to the silent courage of a man who knew the true meaning of duty. His story is a reminder of the unsung heroes who worked tirelessly behind the scenes, ensuring the safety and security of those who shaped the course of history. The dangers Churchill faced were not theoretical, they were real, ever-present and constantly evolving. Nazi agents infiltrated Allied lines. Sympathizers lurked in the shadows. The threat of assassination hung heavy in the air. Thompson found himself navigating a treacherous landscape. Every public appearance, every meeting, every journey was fraught with risk. He had to be one step ahead, anticipating threats before they materialized. His eyes scanned crowds, his ears attuned to every whisper, his mind a fortress of vigilance. The pressure was immense. One wrong move, one lapse in judgment could have catastrophic consequences. But Thompson never buckled under the strain. He thrived on the challenge, his dedication to Churchill's safety unwavering. He was a master of disguise, blending seamlessly into the background one moment, a commanding presence the next. He was proficient in hand-to-hand combat, firearms, and evasive driving. He was, in essence, the human embodiment of a fortress, protecting Churchill from the storm raging around them. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like, and why don't you drop us a subscribe? Thank you for watching.